Shooting gallery. Hello there. I opened up this morning to find my shooting gallery covered in cotton candy and burger relish. One of the other stall holders, Kevin, claims to have seen a mini twister swooshing through the carnival in the middle of the night. Bit strange, though. There's nothing on the news, or on any of the other stalls. And we're back at it. Ansu, this is Perp, this is Ansu.
Hey, Ansu.
Hi.
Okay,
Oh, God,
so like
Lord.
what was it off season? Like you can't tell me that this business was open a week ago and they're just asking us to clean now.
Well, they said it got vandalized overnight.
Gotcha.
This is cotton candy and burger relish.
I
Yeah,
guess
can you
it's purely
tell?
that.
The fine patina of burger relish.
Yeah, I might have been.
People really into the corner.
I might have missed the lore there while I was.
They literally lathered it in. Dude, I miss the lore while I'm reading it half the time.
I mean, that's understandable.
I'm often just focused on like reading it well, and then I'm like, oh, what did I just read? Shit. That happens like twice an episode on most of my Let's Plays. I'm like, fuck. Don't show weakness, don't show weakness.
Thought about it, but I do kind of admire that for the sequel they didn't get bogged down and doing a bunch of like unnecessary. Like this has always been what the story is you just have your little like iPad dialogue. They didn't feel the need to like, oh, now there's modeled NPCs to talk to. Like, no, fuck it, just let me wash.
Yeah, they're here to make money.
Like, we want to let people relax and also get a lot of money from IP crossovers. So,
You don't want to fuck with that World of Warcraft level of, here's a quest window you can read if you feel like it, but you don't have to. That's the formula. Every time you make a WoW player think for 5 seconds, you get a thread asking how to do the quest. They're there to get a dialogue box saying what the quest is, skip that, kill the 15 things it says to kill. And if anything complicates that process, you're going to get like several Reddit threads asking how to do it. For a while though, that was actually my most popular video on all of YouTube was I played Star Wars The Old Republic for a month, and at one point I just found a weird quest that was like just involved having to look in a weird direction at one point to solve what was going on. You had to walk under spaceships that were docked and then look up from underneath with your camera with a weird finicky MMO camera to notice an interactable spot on the underside of the ship to click on to do the quest. And I'm like, that's gonna fuck people up. So I made a video being like, here's how you do this quest, and it was so fucking popular.
Everyone wanted to know. That's funny. The perfect guide video.
Yeah. There's just genres of games where no one's paying attention, and so if there's a slightest obstacle, immediately no one knows how to do anything. Yeah, Perp's the one that made those animations that you saw of Ad Astra and Echo.
yeah.
So he's a significant contender for on the leaderboard of people who have drawn Marrow the most times. I wonder how to quantify that.
Just make like
my
a
hand.
spreadsheet.
It'd be interesting to try to chronicle. Yeah, it'd be like you have his animatics versus like Mash's sprites versus increasingly Crimson's thumbnail art and so on.
Thumbnails.
I'm
so jealous of Crimson's thumbnails. They're so
good.
incredible and short.
They're so good.
Like,
Holy shit.
But if I draw 1,000 really poorly drawn stick figures of Marrow tomorrow, then I get to claim victory on that.
You get to claim quantity, yeah. This might be incentivizing the wrong behaviors.
I win.
Leaderboard
It's
of
like the worst shit
who
you've ever
did the
seen in
most
your
drawings
life.
of marrow that I give a shit about.
Oh my god.
Valid.
Kevin, do you know that I recycle my water? I got trays that run along the bottom, constantly redirecting it all back to the spray guns. Has this person been texting me this whole game and I've never looked at it?
Yes.
I thought you knew
They
that.
send messages every 20%.
Oh. I've been in the zone. I've been so in the zone.
Yeah, this is responding to somebody who is like, this is such a waste of water. Like, why the fuck do we even have this? Type shit. And he's like, I recycle it. Come on, obviously.
Yeah, it's recycled water. There, now you don't have to worry about the environmental ass impact of your fake video game that you play on a machine made of rare earth metals made of slave labor.
Boring.
Wait, is one of the people talking supposed to be us? Like, do we
I don't.
have like
No,
a
no, no,
personality?
no.
Okay.
Every
Sometimes
time,
they're
Totally
in,
silent
group
protagonist.
chat type shit.
every message I read seems to refer to a different name, even when we're getting the job prompt. So I'm like, I genuinely can't tell which one's us or if they're all us. They're referring to us in 75 different names.
We just leave everyone on red. God, I wish that were me.
I think the Wastelander
Yeah.
guy that was
Yeah.
talking to us earlier about the billboard, and I asked, talking about it's like we're a rival and a foe or something that they begrudgingly respect or something, referred to us by a different name every time.
It was very strange, yeah.
I like to spray the shiny trees until they're differently shiny. No one knows what they're doing.
Definitely a big fan of the soap change in this, because yeah, I mentioned in chat, Keith, in the original game you had to pay for the soap, which is just like, why?
Yeah,
Why would I do that? Why even bother?
Oh, yeah.
They just
why
have to pay
bother
for
at
like
that
the
point?
soap attachment. I did quickly give up on soap. Once I found out that you
Yeah,
can't,
I
once I
couldn't
found out
find
that there's a
soap.
cap on how much you can spray, I kind of just stopped using it altogether.
Yeah,
So I think it's when you wash it off, you get it back. So there's like a limited amount
it's like a
of
limit
soap you
per
can deploy.
Is it like a
Yeah.
is it like a per lobby budget as opposed to a per person budget? Because it seemed to be gone really rapidly that one level.
It might be per lobby, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
maybe.
Because it sounded like we were both using it at the same time, so maybe you used up my soap budget, and that's why I couldn't fire soap, and I was like, couldn't tell what was happening. Oh, we have to. The stage is recreating the shooting gallery aspect, or just shoot the Sasquatch while it weaves between the trees. For some reason, this place that we're hosing down is currently powered.
No, that's
So there
actually the
can be
level I
fun
gave up on.
things.
Oh, you can kind of see it over there. Like, oh yeah, this is literally, it's the exact same amusement park from the first game. So the Ferris wheel over there is a level in the first one, and I just gave up on it because the Ferris wheel fucking spins the entire time.
You can turn it off.
Really?
Yeah. There's a big red button on the operating stand where you can press it.
I never noticed. Well, it's so weird because there's so many different rides that you wash, and like that's the only one where they decided to do that. Because yeah, you
Because
also
we're
do.
announcing
There's
reveals
the
you can-
carousel.
you
The carousel
Yeah, the
spins,
carousel.
but you can also turn that one off.
I don't think. I think when I started it wasn't spinning, so I never turned it on. I didn't know that was even possible.
Oh. Oh yeah, that one does start off. I forgot.
I like that I've got the PowerWash wiki here with me to double check.
Mostly the shame.
Listen, I've got. Let me check how many hours I have in the first PowerWash Sim game. This is gonna be embarrassing. Just under 150 hours playing the first
Oh my
PowerWash
goodness.
Sim game. And I'm
Some of the
just
levels
under
take a
70
while.
on this one.
Nice.
And is any of that time like replaying levels, or is that like how long
Yeah.
the whole thing takes? Okay, got it.
No. There's plenty of replay value to this because it's just like the zen of like I'm just like routinely and very methodically going through all of this shit, very like bit by bit, piece by piece. And I do that when I don't feel like playing a game but still want to stream. This is what I do.
Oh yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, there's a fallback of where it's like it doesn't require the same like, mental load or whatever or something else.
Yeah, so I'll just like chat and stream whatever and just like bullshit while cleaning things up.
My struggle is
Whoa,
I'm
I
not.
found a secret.
I haven't conditioned myself to look at chat, and I'm so in the zone, like zigzagging, as clean as I want, as I can muster, that like it genuinely would fuck me up to look at chat. I mean, I'd be unhappy about my reduced performance when if I were to like look and try to scan through the chat for questions. Quick, chat, ask a question now. Be late. You gotta be faster than that.
Like I got so excited that this thing opened up. I'm like, I found a secret, and it's like literally just what the Carnival mechanism is. Like, it's like
Oh yeah, the shooting gallery.
Shoot with water. Like,
yeah, we're literally cleaning a thing that's meant to be shot by water in the first place.
and I'm like, wow, it's magical. It opened up when I shot the big target.
Meow, 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 meow. I don't like how the gun freaks out when somebody stands too close to you.
I hate that sound.
Which sound?
Is it? I was just hearing like a very like wet smacking noise that sounded very fleshlighty. I don't know where it was coming from.
Oh.
Oh,
Is anybody hearing a sound? It's a little bit,
yeah.
a little fleshlighty, a little self-reporty.
I didn't think the mic would pick that up.
Oh no.
Anyone stirring spaghetti in here? Buy water. Wait, what does 2 do? Soap nozzle, turbo nozzle, or degree nozzle. There are so many objects here. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. These maps would take forever by yourself.
Yeah. This is gonna be a fast game when 4-player.
Honestly, part of the joy is just like locking in by yourself and just like slowly working your way through things. It's fun with friends for sure, but like there's something very just like deeply pleasing about doing something completely on your own and being like, yeah, that was a 2.5 hour endeavor to clean that shit, but
Yeah.
it's done and it looks good now.
Like a coloring book. Or coloring my own line art. I'm the coloring
When I
book.
thought about the idea of co-oping this game, I definitely like my gamer brain started thinking like, oh man, maybe somebody could like buy all the long range nozzles and we could have like specialized classes and you could be like I'm the long
The
distance
sniper
person.
versus-
Yeah, exactly.
We did kind of do that earlier. If you saw that with the billboard, we switched to the billboard level, and that's when I also switched. I bought the long range nozzle, so I cleaned the whole bottom of the billboard from the floor just by shooting way up there.
I specifically have been going to some of the most annoying sections of the maps and just doing them quickly because I know that they're actually just like, oh, this pissed me off that I couldn't get this piece, or it took so long for me to do this. And it's like, I figured that bit out. I don't want anybody else to go through that shit.
Mm-hmm. Quietly shames the
Gotta
level.
get behind the merman's ears.
You're like an old married couple. The fact that we keep triggering the sound effects to these things over and over and over and over. Nobody asked a question. Now we're all gonna die.
Chat, where's your whimsy?
Where's your whimsy?
Ask a question.
I won't make fun of you unless it's funny to me, which it usually is. I will publicly shame
Oh,
you.
by the way, belated happy birthday, Keith. I promise when I sent you that clip about dying, it wasn't in reference to that.
You sent me a clip about dying?
The "Don't hug me, I'm scared." Like,
Oh, yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I'm dead.
No.
You're jealous, I'm dead.
That was insane.
Someone's dead. I'm more the kind
Yeah.
of person that would be dead.
I'm the kind of person that would be dead. Man. It's been so long since Don't Hunt Me, I'm Scared ended, if you're an American. Because we didn't have access to the rest of it.
Yeah.
It was all on British TV. And it's now coming to Dropout, but it's just those episodes, I guess.
It's really interesting when you watch it because I'm reminded, like, from that clip that it is a really tricky transition they had to make of, like, taking these little, like, sort of 10-minute at most bursts and, like, stretching that out into 30 minutes of comedy is a bit of an ordeal. Like, there's a lot more of just the characters sitting around, like, talking to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they actually, they kind of they rose to the challenge, I feel.
It's also
They
a
did
little
really good
confusing
job.
just because, like, the premise felt finished already.
Yeah.
So I don't know what more Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared looks like. But other people do, because they saw it. Damn.
No, it definitely, I
Chat
can tell
says,
that
who's the
creators are
hot
like,
guy with the new voice? Or,
Oh.
new guy with the hot voice. I spoonerismed that a bit.
My God.
Quick, promo yourself at all costs.
Hi, I'm Ansu Blue. I'm a variety streaming Taigan on Twitch. Yay. That's it. I don't know. I just do whatever. Whatever is not boring.
For the confused non-furries in chat, a Tygon is a tiger dragon hybrid. Surprisingly common premise to the point where people will say it like it's a normal thing to say.
I only know one other. I just like to say it like it's a normal thing to say. I don't know, man. I hear my own voice and I don't go, "Ah, damn, that's hot." So
Most people don't. Ideally, hopefully.
That would be an interesting reaction to your own voice.
yeah.
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. I'd fuck me hard.
Damn.
I think doesn't that scene keep going and he says that?
Scene? I thought this is real life.
Yeah, this is hidden camera. Woo.
This shelf is.
I think the roof is done.
There's so many angles to get on this goddamn jet. There we go. Takes special attention all the way through. What if this game had like a accuracy percentage that you had to track?
Like,
Oh no.
Like whenever you're not
No,
shooting
no
muck,
thanks.
it counts. I apparently just
Can
like to
someone spray
imagine
the
having.
target on the front of the UFO. Oh, thank you.
I apparently just like to imagine all the way that this game could be ruined.
You wish to destroy my happiness. I see.
I love how they instantly knew who I meant had the hot voice. You said, "Who's the new person with the hot voice?" That was a
There's only one new
qualifier.
person.
There's only one new person. Perp's been here for like a year, and Illusory's been here for like 3.
Oh.
Maybe. I didn't check either of those metrics.
It's funny because I could not fact check that myself either. I'm like,
No.
sure.
Even just
Vibe
thinking
space
back, I'm
history.
like, we played. It took us like over a year to play Factorium. Before that, we played Satisfactory together, and that wasn't even one of the first things we did. So it's like, it's been a while. It's a little surreal.
It's been a while.
Been a while. That's what he sounds like in real life. We did it.
Yeah.
Wow, we did it.
We jobbed it hard. But at what cost?
Well, theoretically, we got paid to do that.
Watch as the tent slowly goes from Mario sludge colored to not. Transformed. Oh yeah, Aqua Regis. That's amazing. I can't wait for Kevin to see this. This is the ultimate final word. Fuck you, Kevin. There's a road sweeper on Equinox Boulevard. I just want you to
I'll be
know
right
that
back.
from
I'm gonna
this
get
day
another
forward.
drink.
Yeah, have fun. I don't know why I said have fun. I just want you to know that from this day forth, you are forever loved by at least one person. Me. Started work this morning, forgot all about my detour around the annual Huckleberry Run on Oak Street, drove my road sweeper straight into... Oak Street is abbreviated as ST, but the dot is also the end of the sentence. Drove my road sweeper straight into the party zone. Not sure what the fallout from this is gonna be. I'm hoping with all that juice flying around, people kept their camera phones in their pockets and I've got away with it. One thing's for sure. If I go back to the yard with it looking like this, then I know that my work nickname's gonna be for the next 40 years. It's actually a crime to end a sentence with ST period. You can't do that. You cannot end the sentence with the dot from an abbreviation. That's just cruel. Funny thing about doing stupid voices though for everybody is that I don't remember the voice 5 minutes later when we finish the level.
I just gotta commit to one and then hope you get it right the second time.
Whoa, the turbo nozzle does little swirlies. Why is it like that? What the fuck? That can't be helpful.
Oh, the swirlies, if you go slowly, it'll just do like the high pressure in a wider area.
Mm-hmm. So we're power washing this window, but the sticker's not coming off. I don't know if I buy that. Hey, Colonel, who's not here. What's this license plate say?
What does the license plate say? It says...
This one's not subtle.
Well, I mean, that one's actually has a correct answer.
Yeah,
objectively.
it just says sweeper.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do. Oh god, he's doing it wrong, and if I say that, he'll just do it more wronger to screw with us. Maybe. I can't be doing it that wrong because I'm winning. Dude. Wow, you have a huge hitbox.
Shit, no, that's a combo. If like one person's doing the soap and then we're like washing directly
Yeah.
on top of it.
No, it's quick.
Teamwork.
They give us like these tiny vehicles as like a little pacing break to be like, oh, look, it's
I guess
over in
it's
3
like a
seconds.
Street Fighter like beat up the vehicle level.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
My car. Tire isn't cleaned. Which part of this tire though? Where is it? Gotta shoot the backside of it. There it is. Ah, yeah. Found the secret shot. That's like when the guy in the movie looks under the bed to shoot somebody in the leg. But with a car tire. Boom.
Wow.
I got the killing blow. That means that I got the point for the whole level.
How that works.
Yeah. I'm sure that was just cranberry sauce and not like a dozen lives. Tessa here from the council. Thanks again, Rinson. You got Finn out of a real sticky one there. Huck Finn. Okay. And don't worry, he's fine. In fact, he's currently telling his story to the local news networks. The newspapers. It's a reference, literary reference. We're making literary references in PowerWash Simulator. Remember the catchphrase? It's Missouri in there. You ain't never been to Missouri. Blue cicada. Morning, sugar. The high muckamucks in the ivory tower of Lubri City have demanded we clean out our humble gas station. Can you believe the gall of them? First, they build a new interstate that reduces passing traffic to a trickle. Then they say we're an eyesore to the few still traveling on it. This town of the year thing's put a rocket up all our behinds. If they ain't happy with the state of the place, they can at least put their hands in their pocket, rather than expect us honest folk like us to foot the bill. Anyways, you best get on. We'll be inside twiddling our thumbs and staring at the walls. I thought it said mile 61. Oop. Welcome back, everybody. We're still playing the same video game, in case you got confused.
Oh boy.
What?
Just the breadth of this one.
Cleared a. There's a lot of small targets to keep clearing in a row. That was satisfying.
The dopamine dings, man. The dopamine dings.
Dopamines.
Dopamines.
Cost so many dollars to get the next thingy. It make me sad. Why don't I have $5,000 instead of not having $5,000? Won't somebody think of the me? Bing.
So I was talking with a friend recently, and he was complaining about a lot. Like, there was this one thing that happened. He got kicked out of a Discord server because he was getting on the nerves of the owner. And he was like, oh, life is just the worst. Everything's terrible, blah, blah, blah. And then later, and like, I'm not saying this person's name very specifically for this, but later they were like, man, there are some good things that happened during this month. It wasn't just all bad, even with the server nonsense. I was like, yeah, dude, that's what I've been telling you this whole time. There's more to life than a Discord server kind of thing. And he was like, yeah, I got a boyfriend, and I won $40,000 in the lottery. I was like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? And you were bitching about a Discord server to me this whole month? Shut the fuck up, dude.
What the fuck?
Oh, it was crazy. I was like, don't tell people that. Don't tell people that.
Won $40,000 in the lottery, but it can't fix my personality.
I was gonna say, but those mods though.
Yeah.
The mods, the server owner, he doesn't like that you're being weird about things.
That's insane. Can I have $40,000?
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, dude. Like,
I
give
promise
that
to
money
use
to
it
somebody
for
who's actually
evil.
gonna appreciate it. Fuck.
I feel like if I won $40,000, I wouldn't complain for like a month about anything.
Yeah, I'd be like, well, I lost that right when I won this, so.
Yeah. So much of the complainable stuff is tied to not having money. Oh yeah, there's the text messages happening again. I would 100% just have not been noticing those all game because I'm just so locked in.
I never read them.
20%?
I'm so based and wash-pilled.
Yeah.
That was certainly a sentence.
That's one of those weird terms that like changed context over time. I was very leery of anyone who was using that term back in like 2012.
Oh well, yeah, well, 100%, yeah.
It was always
like,
weirdos, like conservative weirdos, or like
yeah.
4chan users, but it like broke containment, and now it just kind of gets used by
Yeah,
random
it was-
people all the time.
Yeah. It
But,
broke
like-
containment in a way that specifically felt like not the usual of like, this like incel concept is becoming really normalized. But it felt opposite. It felt like a backlash,
Yeah.
being like, oh, we're gonna call like, oh, someone says that they're a socialist, we're gonna say they're based then. Like, it
was just
and
stripped
that's
of
not how 4chan
context,
users would have ever used it.
essentially.
Yeah.
It's like a thing that didn't seem to have any kind of inherent insidious meaning to it, so when it broke the context of who originally was using it all the time, then it just didn't really matter anymore.
Yeah.
I definitely remember like seeing somebody write it on a whiteboard during class once and thinking like, don't trust that person anymore. And
That's
that's and that was like
I can't
In
imagine.
class, like how long ago was that?
yeah. I was like,
in 2010, 2012.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's a really old
I-
term.
Wow, I thought that was like way more recent than that.
No,
Well,
it used
it
to be
came around 'cause
much
of the
older,
Matrix,
but
right?
much. What was that?
It came around because of the Matrix, because it was like,
Yeah, I
oh,
guess
you got
so.
red-pilled because of and so like pretty much after the Matrix, it's like, yo, you're red-pilled, you're awake. You see
That
the
part,
lies.
yeah,
You
but
see the Matrix.
I don't know
blah.
if Based was from the Matrix.
No, Based wasn't, but the red pill part was.
Because those were commonly Based and something pilled were commonly like
put together.
the mutations that kept happening. Yeah, but yeah, Based was used a lot back in like 2010 or so, but it was always by weirdos. Whereas now, if you're younger, the very concept of me being weirded out by that is like a completely alien thing that makes me sound like a weirdo that's like hyper vigilant or making things up to be mad about. But it's like the equivalent of like hearing somebody near you randomly using like 8chan lingo. You'd be like, pretty sure this guy has a Kiwi Farms account, and we shouldn't invite him anymore.
It's been like, you know, obviously around for a long time, but there's definitely a resurgence of like, in a similar vein of everyone wanting to call everything schizo. That's a very like 4chan like.
Oh yeah.
Like yeah, and I'm just like the huge red flag. Like
Yeah.
when I was trying to complain about something in one of my videos, kept using that word. I'm like, don't talk that way.
You gotta stop.
Speak differently, friend.
Yeah.
Please, I'm begging you. Yeah, it is a weird line because so many of the insults about people's behavior or thoughts and so on are like different variations of mutated terms about mental wellness and so on.
Mental health.
Yeah. And like a lot of them just kind of have been like removed from that original context in a way we don't think about that time. Schizo's very literal.
Yeah.
That is a pretty literal one.
I have seen that, and I'm also, it's like the most consistent, like, what do you mean? Like, what is what is the approximation there? It's just like, it's almost like, I don't know, calling something gay. Or I'm just like, hello?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just a net negative?
Yeah.
I've encountered several instances recently, like in the last month, of like YouTube videos or discussions where people are talking about the F slur and how everyone knew that nobody actually meant gay people when they were saying it, and I'm like, everyone in this everyone claiming this in this conversation is not gay, and so I don't think you guys can really get away with claiming that because, F slur is definitely used about gay people, both in the abstract and at gay people.
There's so many layers that are, because like first of all, it's absurdly objectively wrong. They're misconstruing like the argument that people didn't mean it literally if they said gay. If they meant the F word, there was 1000% always the connotation. But also, using gay as a insult was always homophobic.
Yeah.
Actually, like
100%.
You know, like the people who always try to defend it, like, well, I didn't mean it literally. It's like, okay, but why is it a negative word or insult in the first place? Well, why is it a bad word?
I'm always really taken aback whenever I see a group of people that are like they're like willing to just sort of confidently redefine how okay a slur is in real time in a discussion that's being recorded when no one in the discussion is the group that's targeted by said slur. And I'm like, what would bring you to think that this is a good idea to publish on the internet?
We need to reclaim. You lost me. You lost me. I don't know what you. Whatever comes after that, you lost me.
Yeah, like who's we? Because you're not in the group to begin with. You don't get to be the we. I'm we. This thing clean already? Dang, it's stubborn. There we go. We're getting to some stubborn stains here. We need Mr. Clean and his weird bald head. His bald head suggests that he's better at cleaning because of how hairless he is.
Yeah, he's shiny.
He's got a genetic disposition to being cleaner, which is that he's got alopecia. Is that the implication of that brand?
Or he's having his own Silence of the Lamb moment, just like shaving every part of himself, his eyebrows, like in the mirror. Like,
no more horses. I'm clean. I'm clean. Jesus Christ. Insane. Insane. Ow. Hand.
Wow, this little shed area is really annoying. Having to clean the back of the shovel. Can I take it off the wall? It's something I really haven't, like, realized yet that the sequel lets you interact with stuff sometimes.
Yes, there was a South Park episode about the F slur, where they tried to call American motorcycle drivers the F slur because of how annoying they are for having loud vehicles and just wanting attention, which, like, I did relate to that aspect of the video. I did grow up with parents that were in the Harley Davidson Motor Club. And
oh, I forgot that was a thing that you.
Yeah, they would meet up to do their big runs that they were gonna do on the weekend, where they'd be all biking, I don't know, somewhere. Because what else to do with a bike besides just take it somewhere? Like, I'm biking. Look at this bike go. That's it. That's all it does. It's a vehicle. Weird thing to build your identity around. And they would all meet up in one location, and you would think, like, oh, where do they all meet up? The back of the parking lot at the Home Depot, where it's like in the middle of, like, a middle of the town thing where everyone can meet up at a neutral space. No, met up in my cul-de-sac. They met up where I lived at like 6 a.m. on a Saturday, just in the cul-de-sac. Just 20 American motorcycles, just every car alarm's going off. And you have to hear all of them arrive one by one, and then all of them are leave at once in a giant, horrific thunderstorm of vehicles where everyone's car alarms go off and everyone's dogs are shitting themselves and stuff. And you're like, cool.
Yeah, it just feels like fundamentally antisocial behavior at that point.
Yeah,
Like,
just a complete inability to
care about other
register how what the effect of you're having on the people around you, and the embarrassment you're putting on your son. It's not like people don't know who we are. It's our home address. So, like, we're just facing the neighbors every day with the fact that you are that to them. And I'm still in, like, children are to be fucking seen and not heard age, so no one takes me seriously when I'm like, hey, maybe we should help maintain the social decorum in life. Perhaps we should improve society somewhat.
Yeah.
What are you, one of them SJWs? Sorry, I enunciated that too well. SJWs? There we go. Is that insensitive towards a group? Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know if the anti-SJW crowd is inherently Southern.
I was more going for the way that people pronounce, like, George W. Bush.
Yeah, I think it's mostly just people that don't go outside and have a regular amount of brain real estate dedicated to Brie Larson.
Oh, God. Yeah. That
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
So many weirdos so mad at her. It's like,
They were so mad at her, and I'm like, y'all are mad at Black Sheep? Hello again, friend of a friend. I know you well. Who was wearing mad at Black Sheep? Where'd all of my soap go?
Me.
A weird cultural inability to register that sometimes a movie is just bad, and that's the whole narrative.
Yep. No, but you see, you got to be really, really mad at, like, a specific actor in it, because woman.
Mm-hmm. That's the frustrating thing. It's like, if you're any kind of minority group, any art you make has to be completely flawless, because otherwise it becomes immediately an example of why your entire group of people shouldn't be allowed to make art. But that standard is never applied to straight white men, which is the majority of movies. In Hollywood, at least.
Yep.
Like, the Ghostbuster movie's bad, and people are like, feminism defeated. And I'm like, that's not how anything works. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yep.
It's like, the Ghostbusters movie wasn't bad because it was women. It was bad because it's a bunch of SNL actors doing bits. And just being filmed improv.
Right, yeah, it's
and
like the flaw is just
and then
so
they try to just edit
transparent.
together
Yeah.
something from that. And when it's like that's not a good way of making a Ghostbusters movie when the other movies were very carefully and specifically scripted. And were full of the types of jokes that you couldn't improvise. I'm sure somebody's gonna throw me the fucking TV tropes page and be like, "Oh, actually, this one scene was
this line is
improvised. Don't you know that in the Joker scene, actually the dynamite didn't explode at first, and Heath Ledger improvised that reaction? That's crazy. Did you know that? Did you know that Viggo Mortensen broke his foot when he kicked that helmet?"
What's the other like fake movie trivia? Oh, it's that like someone improvised throwing like an empty can of beer at John Malkovich's head and being John Malkovich as they were passing by. And it's like, no, you think like an extra or a minor role in a movie like just like was like, hey, let me
Somebody
like throw a
just
prop at this guy.
improvises
lead
assaulting the
actor,
lead
or,
actor.
Not the lead actor, but you know, yeah. Or I mean, that wouldn't be the lead actor, but that would be a prominent role, whatever, the most famous actor in the movie, like.
I actually still haven't seen Being John Malkovich.
That's another, but I like that movie a lot.
It is very funny that it
Highly
is just
recommended.
the actor is the character.
Yeah.
Is this a surreal choice?
I love it when actors play themselves in things. They're always so weird. Like, did
Being
anybody ever
Malkovich
watch
always
Don't
has
Trust
such
the
weird
Bee in Apartment
performances.
23?
What?
Well, I've seen like a
was a very short
couple
one.
episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if which actor
it-
like showed up in that.
It was just James Vanderbeek playing himself.
Yes.
And he's just so weird the whole time. It's absolutely insane. The depiction there. It's like, okay, what is happening?
Didn't he pass away recently?
Did he?
I think so, but maybe I'm wrong.
I'm sitting here clearing this fucking cactus statue, and there's literally a car battery or generator hooked up to it right now. Just so we know that it's electrified. It's gonna be hard to clean the top of this thing without thing to climb on. Oh, it's gone. Never mind. Oh, the sign's not done.
Oh yeah. The top of it, especially.
Yeah, the arrow tail it needs to be cleaned somewhere too.
Parkour. There we
Got
go.
it. Oop.
Oh, the
Cactus.
sign too.
So many components to this cactus. Wow. Floor curb, where is it? Okay. The stupid rocking chair's still not done. Fuck you.
You gotta spray the underside of things too.
I will prone at you, I swear to God. There's a gnome up here.
See, yeah, like the gnomes have something to do with aliens. I saw a newspaper article.
Is that what it said?
Yeah, back at our base, like if you go into the office or whatever, there's a bulletin board with a bunch of newspaper articles.
I was sitting here thinking of some kind of extended Half-Life reference.
So why isn't cleaning up? Gas station 4?
I cleared the file set.
Barrel cup. Got
I
literally just.
never even went behind this building. There's a whole ass playground over here.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I latch onto the first part of the building I see, and I really just detail that
Same.
bit specifically, and I don't really explore very much.
I don't explore very much. I've been very.
When we did that one
like,
level with the
pick a
teacups,
thing
I
near
didn't know the teacups were there, because I never did that part of the bit whatsoever. Job complete. Job's done. More work. Lone Station. Lone Star Station. Ah, you pronounce the star. Like in Manifesto. Sugar, I don't know what to say. Me and Run have been out front for hours, gazing at your handiwork with tears in our eyes. We ain't seen the place looking like this for many a year. Anyway, Ron's giving me this cheeky smile and dashed indoors, and now there's soul music floating out of the windows. Let's hope Marvin keeps himself to that root for a while. Anyway.
Jesus Christ.